Alright folks, we're back here. Happy Friday. In case anybody missed the first beverage, but we're back here with round two. This Great Lakes Pint Night just polished off the hop by numbers. Wow, what a fabulous beer. This is going to be hard to top that, and I've got one that's kind of okay for you. This is the beer 3 of that fridge pack from Great Lakes Brewing Company. Oats MacDonald Pale Ale. Oats MacDonald Pale Ale. And I like the artwork on this. Got the cow and the farmland. On the bottle, the description is E-I-E-I-O. With creamy oats here and citrus notes there. This smooth pale ale recalls the green soils and rolling acres that line our Midwestern highways and byways. Now, I kind of like that theme. Kind of just the farmer market, the Oats MacDonald. That's got the pig on there, the rooster, the cow. Pretty cool bottle. There you go on this one. It is a pale ale. Regular pale ale, center pale ale, coming in at 5.7. So, still a decent amount of alcohol. 5.5, 5.7. 35 IBU, 35 on the scale. Now, I did drink this a couple weeks ago, and I was not overly impressed with this. Again, not a bad beer by any means. Like I said, nothing in Great Lakes I've had is bad, and there's nothing wrong with this beer. But it gets run-of-the-mill for pale ales. I think this is, to me, if I had a Dale's Pale Ale or seen or had a pale ale, this would kind of just very similar as compared to about another dozen other pale ales I've tried. And that being said, it's not a bad beer. I mean, it's solid. It's certainly, I'd say go out and try it if you're a pale ale person or if you just want to try something new from Great Lakes anyway, like anybody else like me. But this did nothing for me. Like I said, nothing stood out in this beer. Like I said, I could probably drink this with a Dale's Pale Ale or a Nevada Pale Ale side by side and get very, very similar notes. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and get the pour. Got the Great Lakes glass, round 2, cleaned out, a little chilled after round 1. Get a little pour here. And there's about a half of that color. And again, a normal pale ale color. The chilled glass. A swing of that. But, this is not a bad beer by any means, folks. I don't want to lead anybody on to think this is terrible or it's not drinkable or it's not a crisp beer because it is solid. It does have some craft flavor. Citrus notes and creamy oats is what it's going to say on this. I don't know if we got that. Here's the full pour. 1/4 inch head on there. A little bit of lacing. See the carbonation coming through just a little bit sitting on the bottle there. Before you go into it, pale ales, pale ales are not almost IPAs nowadays. Hoppy pale ales, and they're really, I still think Sierra Nevada might be my favorite pale ale. That's saying a lot. As far as pale ales go, Dale's Pale Ale is very good. Most breweries have a pale ale because of the, not an IPA but a pale ale here. This one booted into about 714, as mentioned out of that variety pack. Again, 5.7% by volume here. So here we go. Let's give this a try. The head came out a bit. Cheers on the Oats MacDonald Pale Ale. Here we go. And see, and that's a nice beer. I mean, it's crisp. It's craft. It's spiced. You do get some citrusy notes in there. A little creamy ale. But this beer is just kind of, to me, run of the mill. Again, not bad. Don't want to deter anyone from trying this or picking it up if you see it. But nothing special here. This is probably one of the, and again, I don't even want to say it's bad. Again, I don't want to, how do I say this politely? In not a non-negative way. Probably one of my lesser favorite Great Lakes beers. There's not a whole lot to it. Little citrusy notes, a little pale. It is flavored. I mean, this is definitely 5 steps up from Budweiser and Miller Lite or Coors Light, anything like that. So it's a craft beer. I didn't want to spend a lot of time on this. I'll get another swig here in a second. But I do give it, the artwork's very cool. And then the salute to the farmers, the cow there, and the oats and the farmhouse. So pretty cool with that. And that's another reason I want to get this. I'm a big component of artwork with craft beer. Let's face it, artwork sells. You could have shitty beer, or shit beer if you're going to sell good artwork, and that attracts a lot of buyers. It really does. And and like I said, you can also have great beer with the artwork. Somebody said, well, it's just bland, and I appreciate the artwork because it puts time and money into that too. So they're spending their money on the artwork as well as the beer. So kind of trying to help you guys out, and I get that. So I give this an A for the artwork. I'm going to swig of this here. Yeah, just Just a blah pale ale. Again, I'm going to say a C plus out of 100. Maybe an 83, 84. There just isn't a lot of unique flavors with this one. Again, like I said, worth a shot if you're a pale ale person or just want to add one to your bucket list. But nothing special here. 83, 84. I'm going to wrap this one up fairly quickly. We got 2 more for Great Lakes tonight. Lightkeeper Blonde coming up next again. And then we got the big one to wrap it up, the Hop Madness here tonight. So 2 more. Definitely have the 3 Great Lakes that I've reviewed here in the past 24 hours. This is number 3. Hot by numbers, clearly. That's a great beer, folks. Outdoing the Holy Moses, which was a nice second out of the 3. So again, 83, 84 for me. Again, shoot me a comment if you've ever anybody's had this. I didn't see this reviewed too much on YouTube. I generally, like, before I review mine, go on and look at other brewers and get their opinion. Didn't see a whole lot of this. This is a new Great Lakes pack now. They have made the Holy Moses before. That one's been around, but the Hot by Numbers, this Oats, and then, of course, the Lightkeeper are new beers. They're canning the Lightkeeper, too. I saw that. So, like I said, Great Lakes, stick to Burning River for their pale ale. This one, you know, something new. Just kind of tried some new recipes and a little citrus notes in there. But yeah, not bad, not great. 83, solid. That's going to wrap it up for there. I'm going to continue to watch the remnants of Sydney here, the heavy rain, flash flood warning. Said bunker down tonight. Of course, tomorrow, 80 and sunny. Great weekend ahead. But, yeah, we'll see you here in another 30 with Lightkeeper Blonde Ale. Lightkeeper Blonde. Cheers. Hope everyone's enjoying their beer this weekend. And we'll see you in about a half hour. See you.